I don't anticipate that being a problem.
Mm-hmm. Do you think one particular senator would be a better leader in this Congress than another?
Well, there's an official-looking document floating around the internet that supposedly says, here's how every Republican senator would vote, and here's who he or she would vote for Senate Majority Leader. And in an unprecedented act of selflessness, it has Senator Thune actually voting against himself and for Senator Cornyn. If you think this list is real or accurate, then you probably think that Elvis is alive and running a small bait stand on Lake Erie. We haven't even had a meeting yet to hear the formal proposals from the three nominees about how, if at all, they will run things differently than Senator McConnell. Here's what I know. We will pick a leader who will advance President Trump's agenda. We saw what everybody else saw on Tuesday night. Despite what the so-called experts in Washington say, with their NPR tote bags and their organic broccoli, this was a really simple message from the people. Republicans aren't perfect, but the other side is crazy. And President Trump is going to do things differently, and we will pick a leader who will help him do that.
Okay.
Wanted to ask you about this because the Associated Press called the Senate race in Pennsylvania for Dave McCormick, the Republican. Chuck Schumer and Bob Casey are not accepting that. And Schumer said this, that with over 100,000 ballots left to be counted in Pennsylvania, the race has not been decided. As is custom, we will invite the winner once the votes are counted, which means that Dave McCormick won't be able to be there for the orientation. What kind of game is Schumer playing here?
When I first read the article, Dana, my thought was clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Senator Schumer has a fatal attraction sometimes to nutty ideas, and this is one of those times. What he's doing is petty. I know he's disappointed in the election, but he needs to go file a hurt feelings report, and let's move on. Dave McCormick should be able to attend orientation.
Okay. Another topic here. Democrats are getting some interesting advice, one of which is to have President Biden step down and appoint Kamala Harris the first woman, 47th president of the United States. This was floating out there all last week. Justice Sonia Sotomayor is expected to remain on the Supreme Court, she says. Some liberal activists, call for number two, guys, have called for the 70-year-old Obama appointee to retire before Trump can fill her seat. I don't know. You know, she's got to vote in that. She's got to vote in that issue too, Senator.
I mean, all these people floating these ideas, they're all coming out of Washington, from the D.C. permanent Washington type. You know, they need to put down the gummies. Okay, the American people have spoken. We're going to have a new government. We're in the process of putting together that government, and everybody needs to just take a deep breath and relax. I understand these experts have to earn a living, but some of the things they're proposing is it's just cell deep stupid, and the American people know that. You would think they would have learned that the American people may not read Aristotle every day, but they could figure things out pretty quickly.
No. Sir, thank you for your time.
Put down the gummies. I love it.
It's been a minute since we've had a chance to talk to you, and get ready for interesting times. I know you will be. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhardt. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.